7 people dead, poisoned by cyanide-laced pills, and a mystery that terrified a nation. What really happened in the Chicago Tylenol murders? Today, we unravel one of the most shocking unsolved cases in U.S. history. You are now entering the weird place. Don't forget to like and subscribe. The poisonings begin. In September 1982, panic struck the Chicago area as 7 people died after ingesting extra-strength Tylenol capsules that had been laced with cyanide. The victims, who appeared to have no connection to each other, ranged in age from 12 to 35. It quickly became clear that someone had tampered with the bottles of Tylenol after they were shipped to stores, adding deadly doses of poison into the capsules. The response and mass panic. The news of the poisoning spread like wildfire, causing widespread panic across the country. Authorities issued urgent warnings for people to stop taking Tylenol, and millions of bottles were pulled from store shelves. Johnson & Johnson, the makers of Tylenol, immediately recalled 31 million bottles, costing them over $100 million. In a move that would later become a public relations case study, the company acted swiftly, prioritizing public safety and introducing tamper-proof packaging that would become standard in the pharmaceutical industry. How the killer did it. The killer had opened bottles of Tylenol, inserted cyanide into individual capsules, and then placed the bottles back on store shelves, making the crime incredibly difficult to trace. There were no fingerprints, no direct evidence, and no clear motive, leaving investigators with little to go on. Whoever the killer was, they had committed an act of random terrorism, targeting innocent people at random, adding a sense of dread to every household across the country. The investigation. The FBI, along with local police, launched one of the largest manhunts in American history, but despite extensive investigations, no one has ever been charged with the murders. Several suspects were questioned, including a man named James William Lewis, who sent a letter to Johnson & Johnson demanding $1 million to stop the killings. While Lewis was convicted of extortion for the letter, there was no physical evidence linking him to the poisonings, and he denied any involvement in the murders. Theories and speculation. Over the years, various theories have emerged about the true identity of the Tylenol killer. Some believe the murders were part of an extortion plot that went horribly wrong, while others think it could have been the work of a deranged individual seeking notoriety. There are also those who speculate that the killer may have had a personal grudge against the pharmaceutical industry or Johnson & Johnson, though no concrete evidence supports these theories. The legacy of the Tylenol murders. The Chicago Tylenol murders changed the way we buy over-the-counter medication forever. In the wake of the murders, tamper-evident packaging was introduced, making it nearly impossible for someone to manipulate products without it being immediately noticeable. The case also led to tougher federal laws against product tampering, but the killer was never found, leaving the mystery unsolved. The ongoing mystery. Even after 4 decades, the Tylenol murders remain one of America's most haunting unsolved crimes. The random nature of the killings, combined with the lack of clear motive or suspects, makes this case particularly chilling. Investigators continue to pursue new leads, and advancements in forensic science have renewed hope that one day, the Tylenol killer might be brought to justice. What do you think? Will the Tylenol killer ever be found, or will this case remain a terrifying unsolved mystery? If you're fascinated by unsolved crimes and chilling cases, be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Join us as we continue to explore the world's most puzzling enigmas.